We are back at Muscatine High School, and it's always good to see a fellow Hempstead Mustang taking the court to officiate tonight, Chuck.
Yeah, there aren't many of them, so it's good to see the ones that are around.
Yes, so the Muskies, it's a treat. I noticed I actually coached his little brother Tony for a year at Hempstead.
Is that right?
So, yeah, that was... we don't have a chance to talk, though, because the game's underway, and it's the tap controlled by Burlington in the front court now. It's Angel Baylark with the basketball. Actually, it's Callie Anderson. Anderson dribbles to her right. Muskie's trapped. Now she flips it to Murphy. Murphy at the top, guarded by Paige Miller. And now Warner has it. Teray Warner, 16 a game, leads Burlington in scoring. Baker now. Good movement. There's a drive on the way, and there's a foul on the floor, and I believe it's going to be on Eller.
Yes, it is.
Foul's on number 15, Kendra Eller. That's her first. Team's first.
Kendra's first on the Muskies. 7:33 to play in the first. No score, just underway. Burlington will inbounds under their own basket. They feed it to Baker. She shoots it up, no good. And a rebound. There's going to be a foul over the back on Angel Baylark for Burlington.
Also number 31, Terry Baker, her first, team's first.
Foul is on Baker. That's her first on Burlington. Down the floor comes Rogers for the Muskies. Pushing tempo. Back to Miller. Swings it to Kerr. Now the left wing. Wide open three by Eller. Long, no good rebound by the Greyhounds. Here comes Murphy, and she hands it off to Warner. Warner bounces it over half court for the Greyhounds. Dribbles to the right. Now she feeds a backdoor pass into Baker. Shot on the way. No good rebound. Rogers, and here come the Muskies. Lit on it early, Chuck.
Yeah, it's
Tessa Kerr the other way lays it in, and the Muskies
beautiful
are
drive.
on the board 2-zip. Tessa Kerr, long athlete, and there's a turnover on the inbounds.
Looks like they're going to slow it down, and we're going to try and go fast.
Good style of play. Paige Miller with inbounds for the Muskies after the turnover. 2-zip Muscatine, 6:45 left in the first. Paige Miller out high. Dribbles to her left. She's got an alley shot blocked inside by Baker. And here comes Burlington pushing tempo. It's Murphy. She gets it over to Warner, and Burlington resets. Working on a double screen. Now she drives to the left. Shot on the way. No good. Rebound tapped and cleared by Tessa Kerr. And here come the Muskies. Kerr on the right wing. She throws it back out for Rogers. Rogers drives in the paint, and there's a foul on the floor, and this one's going to go on Teray Warner.
There's two good athletic teams out there. There's a lot of good movement, and this is going to be a fun game to watch.
First foul on Warner, second foul on Burlington. Garcia gets it in the corner for the Muskies. She goes baseline to the basket, lays it up and in.
Beautiful
Garcia.
move. Way to drive.
Quite a freshman, Chuck, and you've seen a lot of good freshmen throughout the years here, and she's going to rank right up there with them.
She's going to be one of the best.
4-zip Muskies, 5:50 to play here in the first quarter. Baker to Anderson, Murphy. Murphy runs, shot no good. Kerr with another rebound. And here come the Muskies. Tess Kerr pushing tempo. Down the floor in the corner for Rogers. To Eller. Eller steps into a three. Good!
Beautiful three.
Kendra Eller, 7-zip Muskies. Timeout Burlington. 30-second timeout. Muskies come out of the timeout. Burlington called it, their first timeout. Murphy inbounds for Warner, and here come the Greyhounds. Warner walks the ball up. Guarded by Eller. She swings it over for Anderson. Anderson now back to Murphy. Murphy guarded by Paige Miller. Crossover. Back out front for Warner. Warner drives to her left. Anderson steps into a three. Rattles around and in, and Burlington's on the board, 7-3. Rogers dribbles through the trap. Down the floor, Macy ahead for Tess Kerr. Back to Eller, now to Miller. She'll step into a three. No good. Rebound tap by Garcia. Out to Kerr. Good rebound by Alicia. Muskies reset here now. They lead 7-3. Miller drives to the left, picks her dribble up. Out front for Rogers. Rogers loses the dribble and is stolen by Warner, and here come the Greyhounds. push it ahead. Murphy has on the right wing. Cross-court pass. Anderson lays it up and in. And after the timeout, Burlington with 5 quick points.
They picked its pace up a little bit, and it's paid off for them.
Muskies now didn't get it through the trap. Burlington just tried to press from the get-go, but the Muskies had beat it down the floor. Kerr beats it this time on the back end. Tess tries to feed the pass over, but it's knocked out of bounds by Baylard. Muskie ball.
Kerr and Rogers can take the ball down the court really nicely.
Number 35, baby.
Yes, they can. Very athletic wing players. Weeman checks in for Burlington. Garcia goes baseline again, lays it up and in. And she loves that baseline check.
And as long as they give it to her, it's going to be a great night for her.
9-5 Muskies. 4 minutes left here in the first quarter. Warner walks it over half court for Burlington. She dribbles to her left. Now she splits the defense. Shot it short, air ball, rebound Kerr. And now it's stolen away, and we're going to have a jump ball. And this one should go to the Muskies.
The Muscatine lineup.
We've pretty much owned the defensive board, so let's keep that up.
Tess Kerr been very aggressive on the glass early on. Zoe Long checks in for the Muskies, replacing Macy Rogers. There's Eller. She picks her dribble up, stolen but out of bounds. It's going to be Muskie ball.
I think we're developing our bench and getting to play more kids, and that's good towards the end of the games.
Muskies with 2 seniors, a junior, and 2 freshmen on the floor right now. There's a pass ahead. Zoe Long down the lane. Gets it to Garcia. Lays it up. No good.
You won't
Missed
see
the
that
bunny.
happen.
No, and it was a good pass by Long, pushing it ahead.
Beautiful pass.
Warner throws it inside. Baker with a fall away in the lane. No good. And the ball on the floor, and we got a foul. And this one's going to go on Angel Baylard.
That's her first team start.
Oh, we've been blocking out well, and that really helps on that situation.
Baylard goes to the bench. Murphy checks back in. So it's Weeman, Murphy, Baker, Warner, and Anderson for the Greyhounds. The Muskies have Eller, Miller, Zoe Long, Kerr, and Garcia. Muskies trying to break pressure. Good defense by Burlington. They do get it over half court. And now Zoe Long has it. They try to trap her, but now it's Miller. Garcia goes baseline again, loses her dribble, but Long picks it up. Zoe drives into the paint. Back to Garcia. She goes baseline. Burlington a better job defending at that time. And back out for Page. To Kerr. Kerr right wing. Throws it to the high post for Miller. Miller back to Eller. Intensity's picked up here, Chuck.
Yeah, they have decided that they're going to get after it.
Miller puts it on the deck. Over to Long. Long drives to the elbow. Now she throws it to Kerr. Tess over to Paige Miller. Now to Eller. 2:20 left here in the first quarter. And the Muskies lead 9-5. Tess Kerr high on the right wing. Feeds it inside to Paige Miller. Paige shot it away good. Paige Miller.
That was really good movement. We moved that ball well and finally got an open shot.
Very good offense and very good defense. Muskies patient enough to find the right shot. And they lead 11-5 with 2 to play here in the first. Warner crossover on Eller. Good defense by Kendra Eller. Back out front now for Murphy. Right side for Weeman. She feeds the post for Anderson. Back out. There's a 3 by Murphy. Air ball, no good long. And there's a shot rebounded and in by Warner. 11-7. Page picks it up. Now she throws it ahead to Zoe Long. To Kerr. Down the lane. Tessa shot on the way. No, but a foul. And that's going to go Ontaria Baker, and that's her second.
That was really good ball movement again. Muskies are playing really good basketball right now. Need to rebound just a little bit better on the defensive end.
Number 22, Tessa Kerr.
Free throw by Tess, no good. She'll go to the line to shoot one more. Tess has struggled from the line a little bit this year, 45%. And Chuck, you know, you want this game to go well as a coach and a player, because otherwise your practices are even that much harder over the holiday break if you don't end well on a good note.
Yeah, there's a mindset there.
Those are the worst practices of the year. Any high school basketball player will tell you that. After you've had a few days off and enjoyed the holiday treats, and boy, winning this game and playing well, it puts your coach in a lot better mindset going into those practices. There's Paige Miller out high. Muskies lead 11-7. Has been a great start for the Muskies here tonight. Zoe Long dribbles to her left, back to Kerr. Kerr puts it on the deck. Now she picks her dribble up. Back to Paige Miller. Under a minute to play, 50 seconds left in the first. Rogers drives in the lane, loses a dribble, and it goes out of bounds to Burlington.
She lost that ball, but she's really good cutting off that post and hitting to the boards.
Tess Kerr checks out now for the Muskies. And Avery Eagle, another freshman, check in. Muskies playing with 3 freshmen right now.
Isn't that amazing?
It is amazing, and 2 of them are 6-footers.
Yeah.
There's Murphy. Swings it over for Warner. Warner out high, bounces it for Weeman. Back to Murphy. Good defense. There's Warner on a backdoor cut. The shot no good. Great defense recovery by Rogers. And Garcia clears the rebound. Alicia to Paige Miller. Muskies can play for 1 here. 15 seconds to go in the quarter. They lead 11-7. There's a try to feed it Garcia. She recovers, lays it in.
That was a great recovery on her part.
6 points for Garcia. Great hands and shot. Burlington in the front court. They're not going to get a shot off. We've played 1. We are back at Muscatine Community High School. 1 quarter in the books, so the Muskies lead Burlington 13-7. An update down from the boys game, Chuck, after 1 quarter, the Muskies 20 and the Greyhounds 9. Joe Wieskamp with 10 and Jack Folk with 7 on the road there. There's a rebound on a missed shot by Garcia. And here come the Muskies. Kerr in the front court. Picks her dribble up to Paige Miller. Miller dribbles to her left into the paint. Now swings it to Long. Back over to Miller, and the Muskies with a good ball movement early against the zone. Kerr in the right wing. High post now, top of the key for Garcia, and she's fouled. And that's going to be the second foul on Warner.
They're doing a nice job running that motion offense, keeping the ball moving.
Number 23, Ray Warner, has her second, team's 5th.
Muskies, a tradition of great girls coaches, no question. We saw the great Jeff Tank earlier, and Susan Orvis' program's in great hands here, Chuck. Missed shot for the Muskies.
It's great to see Jeff here.
Yes, it is. There's a shot on the way, no good, and a rebound cleared again by Kerr. And when Kerr gets it, boy, it's a track meet the other way. Tess drives baseline, reverse layup, no good, and the rebound cleared by Baylark, and there's going to be a foul on the Muskies.
Very aggressive play.
And that foul's going to be on Tess Kerr.
Her first and second. In the lineup for Muscatine, number 15.
Eller and Rogers check back into the Muskie lineup, and Zoe Long and Avery Eagle, the 2 freshmen, go out. Anderson checks out now for Burlington as Burlington sends in Brianna Porter is checked into the lineup. She's a junior. There's a shot, no good, and rebound run down by Miller.
They're dominating the boards. It's really good.
Paige Miller pushes tempo. Down the lane goes Paige. Lays up no good. Block from behind by Warner, and here comes Burlington. There's a pass. Kerr gets her hands on that, but Burlington recovers. And now Warner recovers. 6:20 to play in the first half. Muskies 13 and Burlington 7. There's a pass, the high post. Fumbled for a minute there by Baylark. Now backdoor pass to Warner and a foul on the Muskies, and I think this is going to go on Eller.
Also number 15, Kendra Eller. Her second, team's 3rd.
Second on Eller, and Zoe Long checks back into the Muskie lineup. Porter has it out high. Now they feed it into the post to Baker. Shot on the way, no good, and she's fouled. And this is going to go on Alicia Garcia. And And that'll be her first.
Number 42.
And the fourth on the Muskies.
Got to keep her from getting the ball. She's got some great moves in there.
31.
Terea Baker's free throw no good. 63% on the season. Averaging 11 a game, yet to score here. So the Muskies have done a good job on her. Second free throw by Baker. She misses a pair, and Rogers goes high for the rebound.
I think this is our 8th or 9th player so far in the first half. It's really nice.
With this tempo, Susan using her bench really well. Kayla Schultz is checked into the lineup for the Muskie. There's Kerr in the left wing. She drives in, feeds Miller. Page resets out high for the Muskies. Now Page swings it to Rogers. Rogers drives into the paint. Nice drive by Macy Rogers. Lays it in.
Beautiful move with the left hand. She's got some great moves.
Good players, Macy Rogers, a 3-year starter. And the Muskies open up their biggest lead of the night at 15-7. There's a ball stolen by Rogers. Ahead to Miller, and the Muskies have a breakaway. Page down the lane, lays it up and in. Paige Miller with 4 points, and the Muskies go up 17-7.
That's that good defense.
There's Warner. Crossover goes left. Shot on the way. No good. Rebound. High in the air goes Baylard. Out to Porter. Rejected by Kerr. Picked up by Weeman. Shot. No good. Rebound. Rogers.
Great defense.
Muskies really not giving him any second chances either. Miller down the floor. She steps into a three. Right wing. Good. Paige Miller. She leads the Muskies with 7. Shades of her big brother Cole on that three.
If they don't get a hand in her face, she'll be doing that a lot tonight.
4.5 to play in the first half. The Muskies now by 13 at 20-7. There's a ball stolen by Miller. And there's a foul on the floor, and it's going to go on Brianna Porter.
Paige has got great quickness. She can really play defense.
Going to college to play golf. Outstanding golfer in the Muskie program also.
Yeah, she does a really nice job.
Avery Eagle checks back into the Muskie lineup to give Macy Rogers a little time on the pine. Muskies bring it in against this 2-2-1 full court press by Burlington. Miller picks her dribble up. They try to trap her. She gets it to Kerr, but it's stolen away. Down the lane, shot on the way by Baker. No good. Rebound. Porter up. No good. Rebound. Out of bounds, and it's going to be Burlington ball.
Burlington can really jump. Those two girls get up high.
Very athletic team, just not making their shots right now.
Yep.
Weeman will inbounds. Out high for Baylark, and now it's Warner. Backdoor cut to Baker. Shot up, no good, and a foul on Schultz. So Terea Baker will go to the line to shoot two.
Fouls on number 24, Kayla Schultz. That's her first. Team's 5th. Line for Burlington.
Baker makes the first.
Number 31.
Schultz's first foul, the 5th on the Muskies. Burlington was 16 fouls.
For the Greyhounds, number 13, Callie Anderson, and 5, Emily Murphy.
Baker's second free throw, no good. 1 for 4 from the stripe for her early on. 20-8 Muskies. 3:55 to play in the first half. There's Zoe Long. She'll take a 3 left wing. Good! Zoe Long knocks it down.
That was a beautiful shot.
$25 to the MHS.
Zoe Long, freshman sharpshooter, had 16 earlier this year at a game at Lindmar with 4 3-pointers that day, so she can stroke it out there when she gets her opportunity. There's Murphy over to Anderson. Now they feed the post inside, and a travel on Baylark. Muskies, even though, Chuck, they go on the road and lose a tough game to City High, the fact that you played a team that good could only raise your level, too, the next time you go out there.
Yeah, you're just going to get better as long as you compete, and they were competing.
Muskies by 15, 3:10 to play in the first half. And now Kayla Schultz knocks it down. And there's a timeout. Burlington, a full timeout. 3:11 to play in the first half. Muskies lead 25-8. We are back here at Muscatine High School. Brian Musell, Chuck Van Heck, and the Muskies led after one quarter 13-7, but Chuck, they've stepped on the gas and outscored Burlington 12-1 here to start the second quarter, and they've opened up a 25-8 lead.
I've really been impressed by their defense and their fast break and the movement of the ball. It's just been a fun game to watch them play tonight so far.
Really playing hard, playing well. Warner walks it. An update from Burlington, the Muskies. Halfway through the second quarter, lead Burlington 36-11. Joe Wieskamp with 21 already. There's Schultz with the steal for the Muskies in the front court to Miller. Page swings it to Tess Kerr. Kerr high out in the right wing. Reverses it to Paige Millard out of Eagle to Zoe Long. And now there's a offensive foul. Actually, just 3 seconds on the lane, I believe.
It's been 3 seconds,
yes.
I guess.
Thought there was a foul call initially. Turnover on the Muskies. 2:34 to play here in the first half. There's Anderson. Anderson to Murphy. Murphy, nice pass inside. Baker's shot on the way. Good.
Basket by number 31, Baker.
25-10. Muskies by 15. With 2:15 to play in the first half. Kerr out high, swings it for Eagle. Eagle looking inside. Now she gives it back to Kerr and now to Miller. And the Muskies reset once again. Miller now, corner for Eagle to Long. She drives into the elbow, back to Tess Kerr. Now Miller. Out high for Eagle. She drives in the lane. Shot on the way. No good. Rebound. Schultz. Shot up and no good. Good look, but a miss. And a rebound, Warner.
2 good looks there. They've moved the ball.
Kayla Schultz been playing really well with the extended minutes she's been getting.
She sure has.
There's a pass to Murphy. Murphy drives the paint, kicks it over to Baker. Baker drives the lane, lays it in, and Terea Baker has picked up her game now with 5 points.
She's a nice player, good athlete.
Averaging 11 on the year, and it's 25-12 after the timeout. 2 quick buckets here for Burlington. Kerr drives to her right, bounces it out for Long. Long drives the lane, back to Miller. Miller drives in, runner on the way, no good, and a rebound cleared by Warner. And here comes Burlington. 1 minute to play in the half. Warner, runner on the way, no good, and a foul, and it's going to go on Kerr.
We've kind of lost our intensity here. We've got to get that back.
Also number 22, Kerr, her second, team 6.
Second foul on Tess Kerr and the 6th on the Muskies. 58.7 to play. As Terea Warner will go to the line to shoot 2, and she misses the first. 63% on the year.
In the lineup, right now is number 55, Carly Glasgow. And for Muscatine, number 42, Alicia Garcia. 23, Macy Rogers.
Warner misses a pair, and Kerr goes high for the rebound. And here come the Muskies. Rogers down the floor. Macy picks it up over to Tess. Now to Zoe Long. Paige Miller steps on and gets a breather. Now there's a pass out high for Garcia. She's checked back in. Alicia to Rogers. She steps into a 3. Good, Macy Rogers.
That was a beautiful shot.
Good player, Macy Rogers. And it's 28-12. Muskies back up by 16. Murphy over to Baylard. Baylard back out to Baker. She drives the lane. Shot up, no good. Tapped around and cleared by Rogers. Muskie's going to get the last shot here if they can clear it. There's Kerr. Clock at 5. Tess bounce pass to Eagle out of bounds with 4 seconds to play in the half. And the Muskies will have it under their own basket. Stay tuned at half for the Hy-Vee halftime show. There's Garcia. She's got to look at the clock and shoot. Spin move on the way, no good. And we've played 1 half. The Muscatine Muskies 28 and the Burlington Greyhounds 12.
You know, we've got a well-balanced scoring, and that really helps. That's why we're sitting where we're at right now.
That's right. Paige Miller in the front court for the Muskies. We open half number 2. Rogers out high. She steps into a 3. Straight on, no good, and a rebound tapped by Garcia. Back to Rogers, drives the lane, no, and a foul.
She's one of the most aggressive kids you've seen in the MAC, and she's played a lot, and she's got the experience.
I thought she really played well at Bettendorf on Tuesday night getting to the rim.
She did. She was aggressive and played hard.
Rogers' first free throw, no good. Macy's at 5 points at the half. Rogers on the season, 59% from the stripe. Second free throw on the way is good, makes 1 of 2. And the Muskies go up 17, matching their biggest lead at 29-12. Warner walks it over half court, guarded by Eller. Now it's Anderson. Anderson, and there's a foul on the screen. And that's going to go on Baker, and that's her third.
Number 31, Baker.
Haven't had many fouls tonight.
Nope.
That's good.
Been a well-officiated game, and you knew that when there was a Hempstead Mustang in part
Absolutely.
of the crew. Paige Miller swings it over to Eller. Now to Miller to Garcia. Garcia drives to the left, picks her dribble up. Cross-court pass for Eller. Out high for Miller. Miller leads the Muskies to 7. There's Kerr, a 14-footer, no good. Good shot, though.
Yeah, great.
And a rebound, Warner head to Anderson, shot away, rejected by Garcia, hustling back.
She's came right out of nowhere to get that one.
Muskies really playing hard. There's Warner looking inbounds. She gets it to Baker, now to Anderson. Anderson swings it for Murphy, and Paige Miller steals it. Paige on the breakaway. Down the floor comes Miller, lays it up short, no good. And the rebound tapped and saved by Burlington. Anderson walks it over half court, now back to Warner.
It's one of those deals where you're too wide open.
6:40 to play in the third. There's a runner by Warner, good, and a foul. Basket will count. Fouls on Eller, and that's her third.
Fouls on number 15, Kendra Eller. That's her third. Team's first. Basket is good by number.
Teams need to get back into the pace they were the second quarter there.
Terrain Warner's shot no good. She averages 16 a game. The Muskies have held her to 4. There's Kerr in the front court. Tess swings it to Eller. And now Paige Miller pounds a dribble out high over to Kerr. She feeds it to Garcia in the post. Nice up and under, lays it up and in. That's a college move right there, Chuck.
Yeah, that's a great move. She's played a lot of basketball, even though she's just a freshman.
I mean, an up and under is this very great footwork and great ball control there by Garcia. 31-14 Muskies. There's a shot, no good. And a rebound cleared by Rogers, and here come the Muskies. Looking to build on that 17-point lead. Miller to Kerr. Garcia now with 8. She leads the Muskies. There's Rogers, crosses over in the lane. Runner good.
Beautiful move.
Macy Rogers now with 8, and it's 33-19. Muskies by 19. 33-14, I'm sorry. Here's Warner with a crossover on Eller. Runner shot, no good. Rebound, Garcia. And here come the Muskies. This is the pace you wanted. Here's Tess Kerr, and that's a travel.
You can just see the confidence that they have.
There's Murphy in the front court. Paige Miller hounding her. Now she gets it over to Anderson. Tries to feed Warner, and it's stolen by Garcia, and here come the Muskies. Kerr to Zoe Long, who's checked in for Eller. Now it's Rogers with the 3 left wing. Good, Macy Rogers.
I think she's feeling it right now.
She's feeling it, and she's got 11. First player in double figures. And it's 36-14 Muskies. 4:50 to play in the third. There's Warner with a shot on the way in the lane. Good.
I think she might have been told to start shooting a little bit.
She's definitely looking to score here in the third. Two baskets for her. 4.5 to play in the third. The Muskies lead by 20. Rogers to Garcia. She goes baseline again. Shot on the way, good. What's the golden rule, Chuck? Didn't they teach us that a long time ago? Yeah. Don't give up baseline.
That's for sure.
And it's 38-16. Muskies now by 22. Their biggest lead of the night. Murphy has it. Out front for Warner. Back to Murphy. 4 minutes to play in the third. Warner back out high. Good defense by Long. There's a shot by Glasgow out of the corner. No good.
Nice
and here
pass.
come the Muskies. Zoe Long in the front court for Rogers. Feeds it into Kerr in the post. Turnaround, no good. But a foul. And it's going to be on Anderson. That'll be her second.
Also number 13, Callie Anderson. Her second, team's third.
Tess Kerr's free throw's good.
22, Tessa Kerr. In lineup for Burlington.
Oop.
Number 35,
Coach Anderson in the books, you know, he's getting the workout tonight.
Yeah.
31, Terry Baker.
Terry Baker didn't check in.
Yeah.
She just ran out of the court, and Judd caught it.
He's good with those numbers, you know, in that swimming.
And he's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
There's a shot, no good, and a rebound cleared by Glasgow, and here comes the Greyhounds. Muskies by 23 at 39-16, their biggest lead of the night.
Yeah, they don't come any better than Judd Anderson.
There's Warner with a three, left wing, no good, rebound on the floor, out of bounds, Burlington ball. They get it to Baker on the inbounds. Now it's out high for Porter. Back to Warner. 16-footer, no good, and a foul on Eagle. That'll be the first on Eagle and the second on the Muskies.
That's on number 35, Avery Eagle. It's her first, team second. Line shooting 2 for 23, Teray Warner.
Free throw good by Warner. She now has 7. Only 2 at the half. She scored 5 here in the third quarter. Second free throw, no good, and a rebound Garcia. And she clears it for the Muskies. Kerr in the front court for Miller. Over to Zoe Long. And now the Muskies reset. Kerr to Garcia. They feed it to Eagle. Back to Garcia. And there's 3 seconds on Eagle.
It's amazing. You see Garcia out in front there at the top of the key, and the moves that she makes underneath. She's a pretty complete player for a freshman.
She is. She gets, you know, further along in her career, she could hit that three. She'll start taking those deep shots and really draw the defense out and really get to the rim easier.
Yeah.
And there's a turnover. Ball slapped out of bounds. Going to be Muskie ball into their own basket. Very impressive. You know, playing 3 freshmen here. Zoe Long is going to be a very good player. Yep. Avery Eagle with good size and length is going to be a force. Muskie's, you know, not only this year, but in the future, got a bright future in basketball here.
Yeah, very bright future. It's going to be fun to watch them.
Eagle drives the lane, lays it up and in. Great move by the other freshman, Avery Eagle.
That was a lot quicker than I thought it would be.
Her first basket. And the Muskies are up 24. There's a shot out of the corner by Glasgow. No good rebound. Baker
nice
up
rebound.
and in. 41-19 Muskies. 2:15 to play in the third. Miller dribbles to her left. She's guarded by Porter, and she picks it up. Now there's a pass stolen, and this is by Warner. Down the floor on Eagle. Shot it away. No good. Rebound up and in by... Oh, Weeman missed it. Spoke too soon. Warner gets it back, shot on the way, no, and Kerr clears. Burlington, 3 good looks, Chuck.
She just dominated that rebound test there.
Kerr strong and athletic. There's Zoe Long from 15, no good rebound. Garcia strong to the rim, shot blocked, but a foul. And that's going to be on Warner. That's her third and a fourth on the Greyhounds.
This has been an impressive performance by a lot of kids tonight.
Garcia at the line, 71% on the year, and she knocks this down. Schultz checks in along with Rogers. Eagle checks out along with Kerr for the Muskies. Chad Yoakum doing all the filming again tonight for Channel 9 and 709 on your HD package. This game and the Bettendorf game can be seen back-to-back on Saturday and Sunday this weekend, 10, 3, and 8 on Channel 9 and 709. Second free throw, no good that time for the Muskies. And by Garcia, and there's a foul out front on Rogers. That'll be the first on Macy.
I think Chad Yoakum really does a great job with the filming. I watch those games, and they're well done.
Chad Yoakum's a pro's pro. Murphy out front, swings it over to the corner, and there's a travel on Porter.
We just hope Santa Claus doesn't come to us.
Yeah, I think I know that, Santa. I've had that in my house a few times, yeah. There's Miller over into the front court. I'm not saying I didn't deserve it a few times.
Right, yeah.
Rogers to Miller. Clock at a minute and a third. The Muskies lead 42-19. Zoe Long now. Back to Miller. Good ball movement by the Muskies once again. Rogers in the lane, and she's fouled by Murphy. And that'll be the first on Emily Murphy and the fifth on Burlington.
Like I said earlier, we've played about 8 or 9 kids, and they all do a good job of movement. They just keep moving the ball, and it's just been really good performances.
There's a pass on the inbounds thrown away. It's a turnover on the Muskies. Burlington ball. Now Murphy walks it up. Clock at 45 seconds and ticking. Here in the third. There's Weeman. Over to Porter. Porter with a runner, no, but a foul on a bailout. That's going to go on Paige Miller. It's a first on Paige and a fourth on the Muskies.
First, team's fourth.
Porter will go to the line. Free throw good. Second free throw by Porter, no good. Makes one of two, and Garcia clears, and here come the Muskies, but they throw it away.
Yeah, one of the few mistakes. It
doesn't bother you as much when you're up 22.
No, you don't have to get too riled up yet.
42-20 Muskies, 30 seconds to play here in the third. Murphy to the left wing for Anderson. Muskies now in some zone as they switch it up. Porter with a baseline shot, no good. Anderson runs a rebound down for Burlington. Now there's a pass inside for Baylard. Shot short, no good. Rebound, Kayla Schultz with a good box out. And the Muskies can get the last shot if they push it. Miller, 5 seconds. Page in the front court. Nice pass inside, but it's tied up with .2, so possession to Burlington, and we're going to finish your quarter off there. Burlington gets it in. We've played 3. It's the Muskies 42, the Greyhounds 20. We're stepping away for 6. We are back at Muscatine High School. Brian Musell, Chuck Van Heck. Long time, not just well known here in Muscatine, but I can verify that statewide that you can't go to a lot of corners of this state and throw that name around and somebody doesn't know Chuck.
But is it a good shot? Good?
I've never heard a bad thing. Kerr has on the left wing. 7:50 to play. The Muskies lead 42-20. Paige Miller now. Pounds a dribble out high. Swings it to Zoe Long, right wing. Now they feed it into Schultz. Schultz with a runner. Good. Kayla Schultz knocks it down. Update from Burlington. At the end of 3, Muscatine 67 and Burlington 26. Joe Wieskamp with 38 and Jack Falk with 16. There's a shot by Warner left wing. No good. And the rebound cleared by Paige Miller. And here come the Muskies. Paige down the floor. Nice pass to Schultz. She throws it back to Rogers. Macy in the lane lays it up.
What a great move. She has had a great evening tonight.
Rogers leads the Muskies now with 13. And the Muskies go up 46-20, their biggest lead. There's Anderson out, high for Murphy. Right wing now Warner. She's got the runner, no good. And a rebound cleared by Rogers, and Macy pushes it again. To Kerr. Miller. Over to Zoe Long. Long now drives to the elbow. Behind the back dribble. Back to Rogers. Muskie's cutting hard there. Good offense. And now we've got offensive foul, I believe, on Kayla Schultz with the elbow. And that'll be the second on Kayla and the fifth on the Muskies.
Really moved the ball well, though, and we're really moving that offense.
Warner in the front court for Burlington. Out high for Murphy. Back to Warner. There's a three out of the corner by Anderson. Airball, no good. Rebounded Kerr. And the Muskies push tempo again. Paige Miller in the front court. Over to, she'll take a three. Top of the key, good. Paige Miller.
She gets that setter, she's deadly.
And that's a third Muskie in double figures now is Paige with 10. She joins Rogers with 13 and Garcia with 11. There's Anderson to Warner. She'll take a three left wing short. Rebound tapped out. It's out of bounds, and it's going to be Burlington ball. Muskies lead 49-20. Their biggest lead of 29. Avery Eagle checks in for Macy Rogers, who checks out with 13. There's a shot in.
31.
That's by number 31, Taria Baker.
Taria Baker with her 9th point as she leads Burlington. Warner with 7. Their leading two scorers on the season. 49-22 Muskies with 5:15 left. Zoe Long drives the lane, lays it up. No, misses the bunny, but you're right, Chuck. Great drive by the freshman. There's Teray Warner. 3-2 zone by the Muskies. Anderson, 3 from the left, no good. Rebound run down by Long, and here come the Muskies. Zoe in the front court. Gets it to Paige Miller, and the Muskies reset. Back to Zoe. And now Paige Miller. Kendra Eller set to check back into the Muskie lineup. There's Schultz out high for Kerr. Kerr swings it over to Miller. Now it's Miller again. Paige out high for Kayla Schultz. Schultz swings it back to Miller. Paige to Zoe Long. Muskies running some clock and running their offense well. Here's Eagle putting it on the deck, and she's fouled by Warner.
Eagle is really aggressive. She goes for that basket hard.
It's a 4th foul on Teray Warner. Paige Miller checks out. Kendra Eller checks in. And that'll probably be it for Paige, and she had an outstanding game. 10 points, several steals and assists.
Played really good defense out there.
Now we've got a timeout, full timeout. We are back at Muscatine High School. 4:16 left in this one, and it's the Muskies 49 and Burlington 22.
It's just a complete team effort here tonight. Everybody's played well and contributed.
Zoe Long did bounce for the Muskies. Gets it to Kerr. She'll step into a three. Long, no good. Rebound run down by Eagle. Freshman picks it up. Back to Tess Kerr, and the Muskies reset. Tess for Kayla Schultz, now to Zoe Long. Alicia Jackson's checked in for Burlington. There's a runner by Long. No good, and the rebound cleared by Baker. And here comes Burlington. There's a crossover shot by Warner. No good. Rebound Kerr. And we're not keeping the rebound stats, but Chuck, Tess Kerr's got to have 10 boards tonight.
She's had a lot of them tonight.
Had a lot of rebounds. Yeah. There's Zoe Long. Guarded by Jackson. Now she swings it to Schultz. Schultz back to Long. 3:25 and ticking. Long drives the lane. Flips it to Eagles. She takes a three. No good rebound. Schultz, but it's stripped by Warner, and here comes Burlington. Down the lane, Baker lays it up and in, and she has 11 now on a nice drive to lead Burlington.
If you can get on her tough, she can score a lot of points.
That gets her to her average of 11, and it's 49-24 Muskies. Eller now. Over to Schultz. Kayla on high, back to Zoe Long. Susan Orvis never stops coaching, Chuck.
No, she doesn't. Right down to the wire.
She's out there calling out sets and plays and instruction. There's a ball out of bounds. Off Schultz's leg, it'll be Burlington ball.
That's what you like to see in a coach.
Absolutely.
Play a lot of kids and coach them all.
And now Burlington clears their bench. As Bailey Weeman is checked back in along with Porter and Glasgow. There's Weeman. Out high for Porter on the left wing. 2:20 left. Porter with a runner banks it in.
They love that runner shot.
That was effective, and now there's a foul on Porter. That'll be her second. And the 7th on Burlington. So Zoe Long will go down and shoot one in the bonus for the Muskies. And Zoe 75% of the season.
In the Muscatine lineup, number 10, Riley Blake. At the line shooting 1-1. Number 4, Zoe Long.
Bob must be working with her on those free throws.
Right. And first free throw, no good.
I guess he is.
You just jinxed him, didn't you? Yeah. Over there. There's Zoe with a crossover out high. She can be a fine player before she's done.
Oh, she's going to be really good.
There's Eagle. Nice pass to Kerr. Lays it in. Boy, that's a freshman with that assist.
Beautiful pass.
51-26 Muskies. There's a three short. No good rebound. Kerr. To Long, and here come the Muskies. Minute 35 left. Muskies lead by 25. There's Kerr.
There aren't many freshmen that can handle a ball like Zoe.
No. Zoe's got it out high. Now for Schultz. And there's a travel on Kayla Schultz. Turnover Muskies.
Haven't had very many of those tonight.
Burlington inbounds. Porter walks it over half court. Muskie staying in that zone. That zone's been very effective for him tonight, especially Eagle at 6 foot at the top of that. There's a runner by Porter, no, and Schultz tried to block it, but there's a blocking foul on Burlington.
And playing that zone, we've just dominated the boards as a result.
Eighth team foul on Burlington, and there's Kerr bringing it over half court. Throws to the corner for Schultz, out of bounds, turnover Muskies. Susan Orvis up 25, shaking her head at that, Chuck.
You have to have something to talk about after the game.
And there's Weeman. Flips it over. Jackson steps into a three. Short, no good, and the rebound cleared on the floor. Good hustle by Weeman of Burlington. Now it's Porter out high. Clock at 40. Porter to Glasgow. She'll shoot a three left wing. Good. Banks it in.
The bank was open tonight.
Carly Glasgow knocks it home. Her first basket. She has three, and it's 51-29 Muskies. Kerr in the front court. And there's a foul, and Tess Kerr will go to the line to shoot two. And I don't have a 25 on my roster. I'm sorry. Kylie May. I just heard Roger Bates. So it's Kylie May with a foul, her second.
22, Tessa Kerr.
Kerr's free throw is good. Tess been outstanding floor game, 6 points, but really played a great defensive and rebounding game tonight.
Yeah, and moved the ball up the court really good early in the game and got him off to a great start.
Second free throw. Kerr makes a pair. She has 7. And the Muskies lead 53-29 with 18 seconds to play. Glasgow gets it. Back to Porter. Porter drives in the lane. Shot good. Brianna Porter. She has 5 points.
She's a feisty little player.
Going to be a nice player. Just a junior. There's Blake for the Muskies. And there's the end of the game, folks. Final for Muscatine. The Muscatine Muskies 53, the Burlington Greyhounds 31.